So I'm having dinner at this place called Manpuku. It's this like awesome restaurant in our area. Japanese restaurant, the best Japanese I've ever had. And I'm there with like 3 other people. We're having a great time. I haven't caught up with them in a long time, and it's like that really nice feeling when you catch up with people. I'm in the pocket at this time in terms of story. Like everything I see is just like, that could be a potential story. That could be a potential story. At this particular restaurant, it's so unique. It's pretty much just like a hallway with like a few seats on tiny little tables, and there's one man in the restaurant doing everything. So he's cooking everything, he's serving everyone drinks, he's taking everyone's orders. It's insane. For some reason, this time more than any other time, I had realized how unique this guy's service was. Like when he comes to serve you, he takes a knee every time, does not have any notepad of any kind. You could have 4 people, 5 people, 6 people. He will remember everyone's orders plus the other people's table whilst he's cooking it. You can imagine he's doing everything.
But doesn't feel rushed.
Yeah, doesn't feel rushed.
Takes
it feels
the time to meet you where you're at and be calm and still.
So comfortable. Like it's just, you would never know what chaos is going on behind, which the kitchen, by the way, is like 2 meters to your right. You would just never know what's going on. And he has this like calming approach, just a professional. You can really feel a sense that this guy has experienced so much. You don't get this every day going to other restaurants. And it made me think, what is this guy's story? Like, how did this guy get here? How does he have these abilities? Why does he value this level of hospitality? It's like the highest level I've ever seen. So I wanted to find out more. And I kind of just left it up to fate, as in when we pay, maybe he comes across and I ask him a question. I just wanted to see what would happen, and I would ask him for his number at some point. So we go to pay, he seems pretty busy, or at least I convinced myself of that, and I was just kind of like, no opportunity really presented itself, so I kind of just left it.
Was it fear, do you think? Like, were you afraid to speak to him?
I don't know, like, nah, it's not fear. I don't think I was fully convinced that there was maybe a full story there, or like, I think maybe you will get this, like, I know there's a C there, but I don't know what, I wasn't fully convinced. I didn't map out the full production of the story. So then I was like,
you didn't know what to say to him.
Yeah, it was just, 100%.
Like,
I didn't know.
There's something here, but I don't know what to actually say to you.
Yeah, or where to go next.
Yeah.
And I kind of just like, everything happened and then I was done. The meal was done and we were out of the restaurant. So I had parked my car a different direction to where my friends had parked. So the 3 people go one way and I go the other way. And as I'm turning the corner to get my car, who do I see outside smoking a cigarette? This guy, Kenta. This is where I wanted fate to lead me. So I introduce myself, tell him what I do in terms of the documentary work and storytelling, and he agrees to give me his number. And like in that moment, I realized this guy probably is a very difficult person to reach, considering he does this all by himself. Anyway, I expressed to him that I'd love to meet up for a coffee and just get to know his story a little bit more, irrespective of the documentary work. So he kind of semi-agreed in the moment. I take his number. Then I spoke to Josh about him and what he could be in terms of a story and who this guy is.
So much vibrance. Like I remember you first telling me that. Like you had the whole experience and the whole, like what you just explained, you explained to me like word for word, and you just had this fire about you of like, dude, like we have to do something. This is awesome. I had never eaten there, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
And then
that's funny to think about now. You would never eat.
So I just had to take a word of like, oh, there's a cool restaurant, this cool guy. I'm like, whatever, bro. Let me just meet him and see where that leads, because I think curiosity like will lead you down the coolest of paths in life, and you just have to be willing to follow it and see where it will lead you. Is what I try to tell myself, because in this case it led us to somewhere pretty cool.
And what is it? It's getting a coffee. This guy seems interesting. That's pretty easy to do anyway, for like, at least for us. We
low investment, low cost, time, like it makes sense. So we go and meet up with him and have coffee right next to his restaurant in a cafe.
Before service, obviously.
And we sat with him for maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, and he just told us his entire life story, how he came to be a chef.
You could never guess it. You could never guess it as well.
On the brink of being an Olympian.
Crazy.
Like, incredible life story, has worked in some of the most well-known restaurants around the world and has refined his craft over years and years and years. And he's so humble. He's so humble and happy with what he has at his restaurant. He's just the way he thinks. And I don't think we'll say everything, because we want to make this story one day.
We still have faith we can make this happen.
We still have faith, and we would love to do it all justice, and for you guys to be able to like learn in real time watching a documentary, you know, more about this guy's story and how Kenta operates. But just an incredible way of seeing business, an incredible way of seeing food and art and customers.
Really detached from
Western constructs of business, I would say.
Yeah, and he's just a sensei when it comes to hospitality. Like, as people who have worked in hospitality in our younger years, like, you really just get an eye for when someone's so good at it, and like, this guy is the master at it. And then to me, hospitality is like, in a way, the science of people. So this guy knows how to give people an experience, how to touch them in their heart through food, through their experience in his restaurant. But
ways.
To go from like being such an established chef to just forgetting all of it and then just like getting a hole in the wall place and making that his own.
It's incredible.
Man, all the intricacies, like all the little things. This guy's a veteran.
It's the details. And I think two of the big things that we'd probably highlight is like, you can't call up and make a booking. And you basically just have to go to the restaurant and like put your name down on a piece of paper and wait for a seating. So like, you know, you could rock up and get in straight away, or you could rock up and have to wait for 45 minutes. Like you just don't know. I would say that is one of the biggest things. And then the other is the internal experience of the place, like the atmosphere of the restaurant, the lighting, the seating. None of it feels commercialized. None of it feels like he's doing this to like print money and just like, you know, get you in and out the door. It feels so welcoming. And as I guess for you, someone who's been to Japan and eaten ramen over there, eating karage, like,
dude, it feels like you're there. Like, it feels like you're just in, the way I would describe it in one word is home. It feels like you're home, or in someone's home. It feels like his house. So it's incredible. He is such I've never met anyone like him. And I think something to highlight with him and what we would do, if, and I want to say when, because that's the mindset we want to have, but if we can eventually tell his story, it would just be one of, I don't know, he just has like such a passion, like pure passion for the right reasons. Like, he's been through ups and downs through food and experience that, you know, he knows exactly what's right and how to provide it in the best way possible. And he really wants people to have an experience when they come to his place. And it's not a look at me. It's like finding it within themselves.
It's incredible. So to carry the story on, we had the coffee with him, expressed our desire and interest to tell a story with him, and he was open and receptive to it, but you could tell it wasn't his highest priority, which is completely fair enough. Like, he's just doing his day to day, and then two guys say, hey, like, we want to make a film about you and your restaurant.
Which is that's the antithesis of who he is as a person. Like, putting spotlight on him, would hate that.
So, totally understandable. But since that meeting, we have tried to pursue the story, but have just kind of hit this roadblock, and it's been like this way for a while, where we both, I like, kid you not, I think about this at least once every 2 weeks. Like, once every 2 weeks for months. This has been at least a year since we met with him.
Yeah.
It's just been on my mind ever since then, and it's something that we would love to do, and it's something we want, and we talk about it like it will happen because we believe it will happen.
It's just the mindset, but at the
moment
it doesn't look that way,
because you can't force a story on someone. You can't force someone to be as invested and as passionate about this as we are, which is, again, fair enough. But
at what point, I guess, like, the philosophical question is, like, what point do you let go of that?
Do you
is there something higher driving you?
Is letting go of it, like, are you killing off a part of yourself that changes you forever, you know? Like, do you need to hold on? Do you need to feel that pain forever?
Yeah, and all that conviction in you to just, like, you know, keep moving forward on it, even though from the outside it looks like the guy who you're telling it about isn't even that interested. Should that not mean you don't pursue it?
There's just something in there that feels different. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I
feel like people need to see how he operates to understand, like, a level of just, I don't know, just less is more. He really is an example of less is more. In quite a consumable way, pardon the pun, because we're talking about food.
But it would be, I think the obsession is something that people have in different fields, and whoever has like found a passion and is moving forwards on that knows exactly what this feels like. But
Yes.
for us, it's the pursuit of this story. Like that's what fuels us and drives us. It's
It
like,
can just impact people in ways that they don't think. He's such a good catalyst for it. Such
it
a
would be
good catalyst.
incredible.
It's too perfect to let go of, really,
sure.
in terms of the idea. Like, maybe not every 2 weeks, but it continuously circulates my mind in small ways. So it's
Yeah.
like, man, I don't know.
I always think about it.
How do
so
you
much.
ignore that? What is that feeling? Like, you
can't.
can't ignore it.
Yeah,
It's
and,
like-
and I think it, there's something that could probably be actioned, because to be frank, like, since we went there, I think I went there one more time, but I haven't been back since. I've tried to call him and message him, etc., but I haven't been to see him in person. Like, that, I would say that is an actionable that we could take. If he gave us the green light, we would tell this story literally right now.
Oh my God.
Like,
we'd do it
now.
Yeah, now, today.
So I don't see why we don't go back to his restaurant
100%.
and try to pursue this some more.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hopefully we tell this story.
Yes.
And it's just like, to summarize, like, this guy is awesome. He is the perfect catalyst to tell a story of passion and less is more and like direction.
he's so fun with his business. He's so fun with his way of being. Like, he's crafted his environment so creatively and so intentionally, that there's like, it's fun. Like, you don't say things, but it's, when we make this documentary and you see what we're talking about, you'll understand.
And I just want to selfishly learn from this guy. He's the sensei of people in a way. Like, he has this, like, in his field, he's so good with understanding people, and I value that highly. So in a selfish way, I want more. I want fucking more from this guy.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Amazing opportunity for a story, something that has not left our hearts since the day we met him, and something we will continue to pursue until the door is either fully closed or the door opens for us.
It will never be fully closed. See you soon, Kenta.